Vidya Bros.
Welcome back.
I don't know if it's worth it for the helpful hints. I could see it being amusing. Oh, this is the 5th point of power, by the way.
Nice.
I could see it be as, like, kind of amusing, but...
Look how big that thing is!
That takes, like, up the entire 3DS. By the way, now we're fighting Electro Beard.
And use it for that.
Dude, we're fighting Electro Beard.
Man beard.
Oh my god.
What?
Just that thought is pretty scary. This is like Electman's father or something.
Oh, you know what happened?
What?
Electman, Dr. Wily advanced his robots a little bit so they're like more humanoid, and Electman was just sitting around bored one day. He was like trying to pick up ladies, and he realized the ladies liked the beard. So he found a formula in Dr. Wily Castle of hair growth, and he put it on him, and he made a beard, and the beard got out of control, and that's what we got. Electman beard.
Did I just see with comparison pictures to the regular Pikachu amiibo?
Yes. You see what I'm saying here? For $30 for that.
I do see what you're saying.
And it's just literally a different pose and adding a hat. And the base is a little bit different too. The base has an actual map on it.
I just slowed him down.
The base has a map on it, but it's not like put it this way. What would you? Let me just ask you this. You've seen my Toon Link amiibo, right? What would you rather get, my Toon Link amiibo or the Pikachu amiibo? The Detective Pikachu one.
I'd rather get your Toon Link amiibo. It's more creative.
Yes. Plus, I don't think anyone's ever thought of having Toon Link around holding a Piggy though.
I don't think so either.
But
come on, Lenivar, hold out. You're the only one left.
Oh, I'm also getting the Pikachu 2DS.
Fuck.
Which actually looks like it's in 3D though. Like the face is popping at you. Don't tell me that. That I would rather buy over the amiibo though. Look at that.
I don't care, Twitter.
What happened?
No, I don't know why, but I get notifications when random Twitter followers like a video or something. Alright, so I'm gonna restart this file. Okay. Yes.
Out of nowhere, I'll buy this, or I'll buy this over the fucking official one. This right here is actually a custom-made Detective Pikachu amiibo, which actually has a hat, a coffee, a magnifying glass, and it's behind a backdrop of like inside like a room. Like he's smoking a pipe.
Come on, get out of my way.
Like I would buy that no problem. Like he's smoking a pipe. You don't see Pikachu smoking a pipe. Like that's what detectives do, though.
I don't know if all detectives smoke a pipe, but I could see.
But that amount of stuff on there, though, over what we get though already. I'd rather buy that custom one. It's smaller, but it's But regardless of all that, I'm going back to the direct and everything. Just one last thing, though, like there are very few instances where a giant amiibo and that kind of price are worth it. But it should be a plushie though, instead of like Yarn Yoshi was. But other than that, who the hell is this? Just randomly quick because it just came out of nowhere.
Oh, I have no idea. I think that's a custom amiibo of Shovel Knight, though.
Or Lollipop Knight?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so...
Get out of the way, yo!
We got Detective Pikachu... hold on.
There's 2 of them. Oh my god, I just realized something.
What?
Have you ever seen like a still picture of like this of Fred from SpongeBob with him making a weird like a face like that's what they look like.
Oh my god, yes.
I wonder if that was intentional.
Oh, and we also got
I'll find the picture to put in a video so people can see what I'm talking about.
We also got WarioWare Gold, which I don't understand like why that game exists, because I do understand why like people like that series and people are pretty foregoing with that series. They like it a lot. But here's the thing, though. Nintendo took... I know Nintendo wants to do better this year, but Nintendo of last year... and 2 years ago, when the Wii U came out... Actually, when the Wii U first came out... Sorry, that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Wii U came out, I think, in 2012 or something.
Whenever the Wii U came out, we were supposed to get a WarioWare game for that system. We did not. We got Game & Wario, which is a different game entirely. And what ended up happening is that they didn't justify a full-on Wario.
You want to try fighting him?
Yeah. They didn't justify... I can't.
What do you mean you can't? Press A.
I can't move. Oh. Finally got here. This is the 5th power point. But it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. Again. So, well, you couldn't beat him?
No, so I'm gonna take turns at you.
Alright. Electrobeard. Oh, PS I reflect. I have reflect though. I can reflect it back at him. What?
Yeah, definitely use reflect if you have it.
No, but it says I have to choose one though.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a group effort right now.
Ooh, his own move did that good.
Yeah, let's see if you can beat him, because he is a tough boss. This is one boss where he is challenging, so we may or may not have to farm for a while.
Who's the weakest?
Zarble.
I need Mr. Saturn, but I have Mr. Saturn can reflect though, so I'm gonna go Tech, I'm gonna go Sparks.
I think you mean Colonel Saturn.
Oh, speaking of Colonel Saturn, you know what I watched last night, and I watched it for like a 10th time.
I would either keep shooting him or using Boeing as Colonel Saturn.
I can't use Colonel. I haven't been to Colonel Saturn yet. That's Larice.
Yeah, I really didn't do anything. Yeah, use your beam. That actually did a lot.
No, that was 95.
I was talking about beam.
Oh, but you know what I watched last night with my friend, and I watched it for like the 10th time, but it's so hilarious.
What?
I watched Spaceballs.
I've heard really funny things about that movie.
Don't tell me you've never seen that movie.
Dude, I told you, I don't have friends to see movies with.
Dude, I would watch that again. That movie... I've realized that movie was about, like, jokes, like, a lot of jokes...
Definitely was boring, yeah.
A lot of jokes were about Jews. Hold on a second. Can you play?
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
Hello? Because she would call me for the stupidest stuff ever. Like, literally, like, she would literally call me and tell me, like, I would go somewhere and literally beg me to come home because her TV wasn't working or something, or her remote didn't have batteries in it. Yeah, and she literally called me for the stupidest thing ever, that's why. Yeah, and then she claims she doesn't do that, but anyway. Huh? Alright, I'll give her a call. You're welcome. Bye.
Was that someone calling that's friends with your mom asking why you blocked her number?
First off, why I blocked my mom's number, and second off...
Oh, you did? I was just guessing, dude.
No, I've had her blocked for so long.
Well, I don't know these things, dude. I don't see you that often. I only guessed.
No, every time I'm over here, someone has to call me up to talk to my mom. So now you're gonna hear a phone call from my mother.
Delicious cake. Heals 128p. Truth, I promise.
Oh, what was I talking about before?
Dude, you were fucking talking about... You were talking about other stuff at the Direct, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, WarioWare Gold.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So, when we got WarioWare, not WarioWare, we got Game & Wario, because Nintendo did, or Iwata, I guess. Not even like whoever makes the WarioWare game, Micro something, whatever it's called, or whoever makes them. They had a good idea for a WarioWare game, but Nintendo justified it as not making a WarioWare game for the Wii U because they couldn't justify it being enough to be a WarioWare game, so they made a game in Wario, which is a bunch of mini games. But that's what WarioWare is, though.
Oh, you piece of shit!
But we got gold. We got WarioWare Gold, and we also got something else. So we got that. I'm gonna talk to my mother after we record this, after we beat this boss, because we're gonna go to 7-Eleven after this.
I could get more points, use more points from my app anyway.
Yeah.
I started using it and I have... Yeah! Beat him! Cool. 2 points of power in one session.
There we go.
Just like last session. It's pretty consistent. I mean, Zarbel and Maurice are both dead, but...
Oh, we got that game, Dylan's Deadhead Breakers. Illuminati, shut it off now.
Oh man, where's Alex Jones when you need him?
Oh my god! Alex Jones! He's my savior.
Olenivar saw, just for a second, a strange Earthman running away from him.
Nah, it's just like making Ness.
Olenivar discovered the power of PK Shockwave B. That's a helpful move, by the way. Colonel Saturn discovered the power of PK Flash A. Colonel Saturn discovered the power of PSI Attack Up Omega. The group absorbed the power of the Eye in the Pyramid.
Alright, so, all for the 3DS we got was WarioWare Gold, Luigi's Mansion, Dylan Deadhead Breakers, and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
So only 5 left.
And Detective Pikachu.
3 left to get, sorry.
Now for the Switch, I already talked about, they already talked about Kirby Star Allied, which is already out now by the time this video's out.
We're recording this on March 19th.
Yeah, so it's already been out. We're getting a port of Okami HD, which, surprisingly, Okami HD is the only game I know of that actually would play a lot better on the PS4 than it would on the Switch. Only because that game, even though it got an HD port on the wait, was Okami for the...
Okami was on, like, everything, dude.
Yeah,
I have it on the Wii.
Okami's the only game, though. Okami's the only game that actually renders before it gets processed through the system itself and comes to your TV screen. It's rendered at a 4K resolution before it ever comes to your TV, and they downscale it, which is something that is what they call super sampling. With the game, the PS4 does that with certain games, and now you can actually add that with the 5.50 update, but not the point. So we're getting Okami HD for the Switch. We're getting Sushi Striker from the Switch.
Yeah, which I really...
Under the 3DS. 3DS is Sushi Striker, which is basically a game where you have to just hit and battle sushi, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. For the Wii... For the Switch, we're getting Octopath Traveler, which is supposed to be a really high anticipated 2D HD game.
The game looks pretty damn good, but I need to play the demo.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which you talked about. It's coming for the 3DS and the Wii...
And the Switch.
And the Switch, and because it's getting a port on both systems, to justify it being a port, because a lot of people did like it, but a lot of people didn't like it because you could also play it inside Mario 3D Land World, and also, but then again, they said because Captain Toad was in Mario Odyssey, they justified it as saying, oh, we can make Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for the Switch, 3DS, and add Mario Odyssey levels to it, which seemed cool in itself. One big thing though, and I'm gonna say I'm not personally a fan of this, but but a lot of people will be, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, but I'm just not a fan of it because I'm more of of the originality of the series. Crash Bandicoot is getting a port. The Insane Trilogy is getting a port on the Switch. Now, it's a good thing that it's getting to the Switch because you can take it anywhere you go, play Crash Bandicoot wherever you want, however you want.
It'll be an excuse for me to pick the game up on my Switch.
Yes, but I am more of a purist, and I only feel right if it's on a PS4. It should be only on a PS4, but, you know, if it makes sales for it, go right ahead, because it's coming out for the the Switch, Xbox One, and PC. It's all getting a release for. Now, I did look at side-by-side comparisons between the Switch and the PS4, and just resolution aside, the graphics are... I don't like the graphics on the Switch, though. To be totally honest with you.
Didn't look that bad.
If you look side-by-side between the graphics between the PS4 and the Switch, no, but it's like...
That's with any game, though.
No, but it's... But if you look at it, though, the Switch version looks overly bright for some reason. Just overly bright.
Yeah, but you know what? To be fair, you can't lug a PS4 around with you, can you?
I know, but I'm saying... I just think that the PS4 version is a little bit better.
Well, yeah,
it should be.
No shit.
And it should be. But,
That's a given. Let me know when you want to end this, and we'll come back later.
Yeah, I'm just going to finish talking about the Direct for a little bit. One game that will actually is a good idea, though, and I am a fan of it, is South Park, the Fractured Butthole coming to the Switch.
It felt weird hearing saying the word butthole in a Nintendo Direct. It just felt weird. I'm like, alright, I'm not used to this.
All you hear is you can say anything. Like, people made fake trailers for, like, a Mother 3 announcement for the US, right? And they just literally took the footage of all the directs and just dubbed over their voices. And, like, you could literally have them say they could be saying anything in the direct and you could dub over what you want them to say. So it's like, they were like, butthole. Or some shit like that, or they could be saying asshole for you, or whatever, but...
This just shows, like, they're not pulling any punches when it comes to making a system specifically for adults.
I'm gonna go backtrack a tiny bit.
No.
I'm gonna go backtrack a tiny bit, because this is also on the list here. Amiibos. Like I said, not every game needs it. I wouldn't pick it up if it's a useless thing.
Are you gonna bring up what I think you are?
Dark Souls.
Yes, I knew it.
And... for some goddamn reason, it blew up like crazy.
It's just because Dark Souls is a popular game. People
yes.
Alright, this is cool.
No, but listen, I understand if you're buying it for the figurine alone, and just a figurine, but you literally are going to go buy Dark Souls Remastered on the Switch, get the Amiibo, which you cannot do anymore because it's sold out, and you can go to the store and go to GameStop and actually try to order it, and if you're lucky enough to get it, great for you. But literally, it's even worse than Callie and Marie for Splatoon 1. You literally bought both Callie and Marie, and you got music for the game. Okay, I understand that, but literally, you're buying the Solier amiibo, literally, so your character can go like this. So your character can make a sun pose. Done. That's literally it.
That's what I thought too.
I'm like, why? That's worse than... Like, that's worse than, like... Ukulele was supposed to have amiibos. But they couldn't produce it or get the functionality correct for what they wanted to do. So they scrapped it, because they had like a fucking thing on their desk of what an amiibo would look like. And it would be cool, but... What I'm getting at here, though, not every game needs an amiibo, okay? Yes, you're gonna sell more because it's an amiibo because it does something in the game. Yes, I understand that. But you could literally make it cheaper and sell way more if you just said, here, we're releasing Dark Souls Master Edition. Remastered Edition. But if you're releasing it on old systems, you could have just made more money by saying, here's the Solier figurine, not the amiibo. Because at least then and there, it would not sell out. Because amiibos sell out like that. I remember when the NES amiibo came out.
Yeah, that sold out pretty quickly.
That sold out so fast that GameStop.com went down for about 2 hours.
I imported mine.
But literally, the minute they announced...
I don't spend too much, though.
The minute they announced pre-orders were coming up, or the sale of the NES amiibo, I forget which or which, but whenever the actual sale or pre-order came out for NES, GameStop crashed like a motherfucking meteor hitting Kirby. Or a meteor hitting Own It. That make more sense?
It does. I thought too, it's like, what's the point? Does it just do the pose? Is that it?
That's all it is. That's literally all it is. No functionality. You could have literally just went like this. Got the guy and did the pose yourself, probably. If that's how it worked in the game, I don't know, but now any character can do it. Big whoop-de-doo. It's not like oh my god, I'm playing Breath of the Wild. Like, just put Breath of the Wild and Dark Souls in perspective for a second. It's like, okay, if Dark Souls was compatible with the Guardian Amiibo, it's like, okay, now I'm actually dropping you good-ass weapons that you can use in the game, that you help you in the game.
See you in the next video.